stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that I'm going to do is shuffle out one card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during this journey. So I don't know if you heard like a door just be like tried to pull open. There's a cat outside of my bedroom door right now, like putting their paw underneath the door, trying to pull open the door. So let me just go handle that for a second. While I was dealing with that, I got this message about like a ding-dong ditch sort of situation where somebody may be knocking on your door or trying to get your attention or something, but as soon as you have their attention, they run away. This could even be like your own energy, where as soon as you have the attention of someone specific, you're gone. So I'm not sure how that could be significant. But we have balance yourself with direction, growth, and life stages. It's also really interesting that there is a butterfly on this card. I've been seeing lots of signs about butterflies. Mother Earth or Gaia could be significant. Change, transformation is a very strong energy here. I feel like you're either dealing with someone who like is hot and cold, you're someone who can be hot and cold, maybe both. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if you were a hot and cold kind of person, you attract those kinds of people. There's something here about balancing out this hot and cold energy through healing, through releasing something. I feel something here about your fears not having such a strong hold over your decisions and over your actions, or even over like the direction that you move in life. When I paused the video, I paused it at 1 minute and 22 seconds. And the number 122 is a message that change starts with you. So whoever is watching this, you're healing and changing your relationship with your fears. You are going to make a difference in some way. You could feel like you have some sort of calling even. And to really pursue this calling, you first need to heal and learn more about yourself and the world, especially on a spiritual level. There's something that the universe and your spirit guides want to show you about faith. And with me coughing, I feel like there is something here about learning to use your voice and clearing your throat chakra. I think at this point in your life, you need to be more focused on staying still and being more passive. You really, really need to focus on finding the still at this time. meditation could be significant, but I just saw 333. So that really, really confirms to me that growth is what you need to be focused on. And, this growth is going to give you everything you need to know. The direction in your life where you feel like you should be headed will make more sense because you'll better understand yourself and the world and how you're being called to move through the world. With life stages here, I am feeling a message about the seasons and like how they pass without worry. So I think you need to allow the changes in your life to happen, to allow yourself to move through the stages of life. That's really interesting. Now I'm going to get a card from the Magical Dogs Tarot to look a little bit deeper into this. Oh, that card just fell on the floor, but I don't want to take that one. Okay, so the one that I took is actually the Chariot with the number 7. I'm going to grab that card that just fell on the floor. I am feeling guided. I'm going to take both of these cards. The one that I took from the deck, this Chariot here, and the one that fell on the floor, which is the 3 of Swords. And as soon as I show you, my camera starts acting up. There it goes. It does that sometimes. Please don't mind that. Hold on, let me figure out a way to put this because I was only going to take one. So, yeah, this 3 of Swords, there's this heartbreak energy here that you need to heal from. The universe and your spirit guides really want to be there to support you in terms of like healing and overcoming something that really, really brings you a lot of pain. And I also feel called to say that pain is also potential. How much pain you're in is a reflection of how much of a difference you really could make. I feel like you're being called to use your fiery, passionate energy to stand up for what you deserve and what others deserve in a more constructive way rather than destructive. I think you are a very intelligent person, but you just don't apply what you already know. But with the Chariot here, I'm really feeling that you're being called to have control over your mind instead of your mind having control over you, to have control over your fears so that way you can, or instead of your fears having control over you, because if your fears have control over you, you're going to put yourself in a scary place in life. But if your passions, love has power over you, you're going to create a reality that's very warm and comfortable and safe. So definitely take more seriously how you show up in the world, how you express yourself. I think expressing yourself is very big here. I feel you're meant to share your story in some way. There's a mission here that the universe and your spirit guides have for you. And with the 7 on the Chariot, it's just a little reminder there that the more that you give to yourself, internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, the more that you are able to receive externally from the universe in a material kind of way. I keep getting this weird energy when I say that message. It's like an input-output sort of situation or input-output sort of thing. Like, I don't know, maybe I gotta think on it more to better understand how to describe it. I think It's like the input is how you show up in the world, and the output is what you get back from the universe. I'm going to go ahead and move on to a deck big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have. I'm really excited to see what these cards are going to be. And on the bottom, first thing I see is empower yourself. That has strong Chariot kind of energy. There's a very specific message here for someone that you could be dealing with a twin flame situation, and there's this message of how things turn out depends how you move forward. Even if it's not like a twin flame situation for you, how you move forward will dictate where you end up. So I have nah. So for me, this card is a stubborn energy. Nah. There's something here that you're not taking seriously. It almost even feels, I don't mean to call anyone out, but like disrespectful in a way, and it feels like it might be towards the universe. I feel like the universe is asking for more respect, so that way you can genuinely hear or see what it's trying to tell you or trying to show you. Give the universe a fair chance to communicate with you. I feel like this heartbreak, this now could also be like denial. No, that didn't really happen. I think there's something here that you need to be honest with yourself about. It's some sort of loss. You need to find closure with something that you've lost, and it doesn't have to be like a tangible kind of thing. I did just see 1111. Maybe there's a wish here that you lost, or it was a missed opportunity. I'm really getting this strong energy here that you need to allow yourself to find peace with something, to find closure. And for your last card, says, you probably wouldn't be so hard on yourself if you recognized and celebrated your progress more often. So with this card, it's definitely making it obvious to me that being hard on yourself is one of your biggest setbacks. It's like you only see half of you, the weakness, the failures, instead of all of you. You know, that other half of you too, that's strong and that has won in life. And I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. Trust that everything happens for a reason. You are underestimating and doubting yourself for a reason. And I feel like it has something to do with your past. Like I'm getting a real like sullen, melancholy kind of energy from the 3 of Cups. Something that you're depressed about here. The universe and your spirit guides want you to move on from that. They want you to heal and to find closure, especially with this feeling of like there's a purpose here for you. There's something here that the universe and your spirit guides are really trying to tell you or show you. With this loss, scary, challenging things happen for a reason, and I personally feel like it has at least something to do with trying to get our attention. So definitely don't pay attention to, or don't not pay attention to how you feel, how you're thinking. Don't neglect yourself and your internal world. Don't neglect your emotions. Address the pain that you feel. Allow yourself to process it and feel it, so that way you can let it go and move past it. And it's interesting that my camera's starting to act up right now. I just saw 1414. That could come down to 55. That could be a specific age for someone. But with my camera acting like this, I have a couple messages. First thing, the universe and your spirit guides might be trying to communicate with you in more obvious ways. And the second thing is, there's something here about you not seeing things clearly. Healing, letting go of whatever this heartbreak energy is really going to help you see things more clear. It's going to help you find and obtain that clarity that you're really, really craving. And I saw 456. So as a last message, trust that everything happens for a reason. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that, that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. And feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really does mean a lot to me, and it really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.